I'm sorry I'm looking crazy, y'all. I have a Bantu nut that fell down. I'm gonna take these down later, but I have a test coming up soon, and yes, I did my nails. So I'm really loving these nails. And my baby's asleep. This is how she goes to sleep. If you ever want to get a baby to sleep, and she is a high needs child as far as the crying, that's what they call them. Dragons. It's also another name that they call them on Facebook, because it's something else, honey. But I've gotten it down pat. Usually we don't do this to put them to sleep, but I needed her to go to sleep quick, fast, and in a hurry because I have an exam in 1 hour and I don't want to hear all the crying and the carrying on. So I just threw her in the carrier, put this on top, and now I'm about to put her down. So I put the cover on top, get rid of pacifier, walk around. Usually she's sleepy anyway, so she falls asleep. So another good tip for getting your kids to fall asleep is get them, let them stay up, give them things to stimulate them, play with them, I put her on the gym, the baby gym. I have this little sitting, kind of like a little DJ booth that she sits up in. And then I have like a little sensory development owl that she plays with. And then I put on her educational videos, and she could watch that for like a whole 30 minutes. So today she woke up at 8. It's 10. It's exactly 2 hours later, and she's sleeping. She stays up. She goes to sleep within 2 hours. So this is why I suggest the feeding app, because when you have the feeding app and you're able, then you're able to keep up with how long are they staying up, and the last time that they ate. So she's gonna sleep probably until 12. So I'll probably be about an hour's way through my sleep, through my test. She may sleep a little longer than that. She probably sleep 11, 12 until 12. But anyway, I was hoping she would have went to sleep. I should have woken her up at like 9. And then she would have went to sleep at 11. But that's okay. We can control when they wake up. That's fine. She wakes up at 12. She'll get her bottle. She'll play. She'll watch TV and all that. She'll get sleepy again around the time that my test will end. So if she cries, it'll be around then. She's unpredictable though, but I have my husband here today. So if you didn't know, I'm taking a test from home. It's being proctored by someone in a webcam somewhere. But yeah, I did my nails. This is like my new, let me get in the light. This is like my new little marble effect that I'm doing. So I love them. Little splatter. I call this ice cream melt because it's supposed to look like melted ice cream. That's like a cute little marble. There's lots of glitter on that one. And this one is not, I don't know. Yeah, tell me what you think. This is supposed to be just plain old nail splatter. Like painting and getting nail splatter or paint everywhere. So I wanted to do that. I'm so out of like breath. And then this one, I'm like so proud of them. I wish I had the yellow, but I ran out of yellow. That just made things pop. So back to the point of the video is I finally produced enough milk to feed her fully. Like if I just wanted to feed her breast milk, I finally have enough milk to do that. So yesterday was the first day that I produced about 20 ounces that I could see, and then I breastfed her at 11. So I breastfed her for about 20 minutes So we'll say that is 25 ounces. So she's drinking 5 ounces every time that she eats. I did try to give her more because I'm like, maybe she wants more. And she ended up having a horrible night, spitting up, uncomfortable, crying the whole night until midnight. She didn't go to sleep till midnight. That day I gave her 5 ounces at like 8, and then I gave her like 2 more ounces, like maybe an hour later, like 9. And then at about, so that was 7. She only eats 5. So I'm like, let me give her enough. So we go into bed around, she's not sleepy, she's crying, she's fussy. I'm like, maybe she's hungry. So I breastfeed her for another 15 minutes at like 11:30. She still doesn't go to sleep. Now, at this point, she's spitting up. So that means that she's overate quite a bit. So, I know for a fact that anything over maybe 6 ounces every 3 to 4 hours is too much for her. So I'm probably going to start giving her around 5.5 ounces and just amping up the amount that she's getting so she can keep up with her weight. So in a day's time, that'll be about 28, 29 ounces. And then amp it up to 6. That'll be 30 ounces. And then I'm also going to start incorporating her food, which is going to be oatmeal because it's rich in probiotics. Sorry, prebiotics. But yeah, yesterday was the first day I hit 20 ounces. I've been doing this on the app since the 13th of August, I think. And now it's the 23rd. So it's been 10 days. It might have been the 11th. So it's been 10 or 12 days since I've started this whole app thing. And honestly, it has changed my life to be able to see what I'm producing, and it's not just the app. It's the strictness, or not the strictness, what's a better word? It's the planning that has helped the most. So I feed her every single time. Well, every time I feed her, I pump. And then, so she gets her milk, and then I give her breast milk too. So before, when I wasn't pumping enough, I was giving her a bag of breast milk, which was 5 ounces, and then I would breastfeed her throughout the night. Now that I'm producing 25 ounces, which is what she needs, I'm going to start giving her 2 feedings of milk and breastfeed her at night, which at that point she'll be getting more breast milk than she is Enfamil, which is what I really want for her. And I'll still be able to keep stashing milk. So like I said before, I'm producing in a day's time 20 ounces. So technically she's getting 3 of those ounces, three bottles, or 15 ounces, right? One of those bottles, I'm trying to get my mind right, because this is a lot of give and take. So in a day's time, let's say I produce 5. Right before, I was giving her 2 breast milks, and she was getting 3 Enfamils. Now I'm going to start giving her 3 breast milks, and she'll get 2 Enfamils, right? One of those Enfamils, or one of those breast milks that I'm producing, is milk that's going in the storage, right? I may need to do that math over, because I feed her at night. I'm going to give her 2 breast milks, 2 packets of breast milk, and then one is going. So I may even be able to give her 3 packets of milk in a day and 1 breastfeeding if I'm producing 5. So I'm breastfeeding her at night. So that leaves, she eats 5 times a day. So she'll have 4 more feedings through the day. If I give her 3 packets of milk, and she'll have 1 infant milk. So I'll be producing only 1 extra a day. So I could give her 4 feedings of pure breast milk and 1 feeding of infant milk to yes, I don't know why I did all that math for nothing. I need to drink some water, y'all, because I really haven't been on it today. But yeah, so she'll probably end up getting 4 breast milks a day and 1 infant milk, which will be great. Hopefully in the next few days I'll be producing enough milk to give to her all day with no infant milk and some milk to store. So I'm trying to get up to that point. So yeah, this morning I produced almost actually about 8 ounces of milk in the morning time. And I last fed her at 11 o'clock. So that means I technically only missed 1 feeding or pumping session. So I would suggest you guys do that. If you're pumping, do that last pump at 11 late, that way the baby misses only on 1 feeding and so do you. You miss out on 1 pump session. So yeah. So yeah, she's getting 5 feedings. It seems like I'm missing out on one. Yeah, no, every 4 hours. So yeah, usually you would give 6 feedings in a day, but they can have 5 feedings in a day, right? So that's perfect. All right, I'm gonna go get ready for my exam. I need to start setting up. I'm about to put her down in her bed. So that is my success story. 13 days. I went from 3 ounces in one day to 25 ounces. And I may make a video, a really nice video, showing the averages, showing how much the left breast is getting compared to the right breast, all of that good stuff. So